Welcome students. We continue with properties of inverse trigonometric functions. So this is the next property. Tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy if xy is less than 1. Plus we have two results. Tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y is tan inverse of x minus y upon 1 plus xy. This is xy greater than minus 1. Similarly, sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y is sin inverse of x into root of 1 minus y square plus y into root of 1 minus x square. X and y both should lie between minus 1 and plus 1, and x square plus y square should be less than or equal to 1. Similarly, sin inverse x minus sin inverse of y is sin inverse of x into root 1 minus y square. Here we will have minus sign, y into root of 1 minus x square. For cos inverse x plus cos inverse of y is cos inverse of xy minus root 1 minus x square into root 1 minus y square. X and y both lie between minus 1 and plus 1. X plus y should be positive. Similarly, for cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y, it's cos inverse of xy. Now we will have plus sign here into root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square. And then we have next, this is 2 sin inverse of x. This is equal to sin inverse of 2x into root 1 minus x square. X lying between minus 1 by root 2 to plus 1 by root 2. For 3 sin inverse of x, it's sin inverse 3x minus 4x cube, and x should lie between minus half to plus half. 2 cos inverse of x is cos inverse of 2x square minus 1 if x lies between 0 and 1. 3 cos inverse of x is cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x if x lies between half and 1. And for 2 tan inverse of x, it's tan inverse of 2x upon 1 minus x square, x lying between minus 1 and plus 1. For 3 tan inverse of x is tan inverse of 3x minus x cube upon 1 minus 3x square, x lying between minus 1 by root 3 to plus 1 by root 3. And the last two tan inverse of x is sin inverse of 2x upon 1 plus x square, x lying between minus 1 and plus 1. Also 2 tan inverse of x cos inverse of 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square, x lying between 0 to infinity. So you should learn all these results. Coming to the questions, so the first one, we have to prove tan inverse of half plus tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 is equal to pi by 4. We know tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. This is tan inverse of x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So we use this result to this and this. We write left hand side, this is tan inverse of 1 by 2 plus 1 by 5 upon 1 by 2, 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 5, plus this is tan inverse of 1 by 8. This can be simplified. This is tan inverse of, this will be 5 plus 2, 7 by 10. This will be 10 minus 1, 9 by 10, plus tan inverse of 1 by 8. This is further tan inverse of, this 10 will cancel out, 7 by 9 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8, which is tan inverse of, again same formula, 7 by 9 plus 1 by 8, 1 minus 7 by 9 into 1 by 8. This is tan inverse of, this will be 56 plus 9, 65. This is 72 minus 7, this is also 65. So this is tan inverse of 1, and this is equal to pi by 4, same as the right hand side. Next one. This is similar question. We have to prove sum of 3 tan inverses is equal to pi by 4. So we start from left hand side, which is this plus this. So this is tan inverse. We will combine these two and these two. This is tan inverse of 1 by 5 plus 1 by 7, 1 minus 1 by 5 into 1 by 7, plus tan inverse, it's 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 8. Tan inverse of this is 12 by 35. This is 34 by 35. Tan inverse of this is 8 plus 3, 11 by 24, 23 by 24. Tan inverse of this is 12 by 34 is 6 by 17. This will be plus tan inverse of 11 by 23. Applying the same formula, this is 6 by 17 plus 11 by 23, 1 minus 6 by 17 into 11 by 23. This is tan inverse of 138 plus, this will be 187 upon 391 minus 66. This is tan inverse of 325 upon 325, tan inverse of 1, which is again pi by 4. Third question, we have cot inverses, 3 cot inverses. So we change to tan inverse. Starting from left hand side, this is cot inverse of 7 plus cot inverse of 8, cot inverse of 18. This is tan inverse of 1 by 7 plus tan inverse of 1 by 8 plus tan inverse of 1 by 18. This is tan inverse of 1 by 7 plus 1 by 8, 1 minus 1 by 7 into 1 by 8, 56, plus tan inverse of 1 by 18 as it is. This is tan inverse of, this will be 8 plus 7, 50, 56 minus 1, this is 55, plus tan inverse of 1 by 18. This is tan inverse of 3 by 11 plus tan inverse of 1 by 18, which is tan inverse of 3 by 11 plus 1 by 18, 1 minus 3 by 11 into 1 by 18. And this is tan inverse of, this is 54 plus 11, 65, and this will be 198 minus 3, 195. This is tan inverse of 1 by 3. And what is tan inverse of 1 by 3? Tan inverse of 1 by 3 is cot inverse of 3, which is same as the right hand side. The next one, we have to prove tan inverse of 1 minus x upon 1 minus x is minus tan inverse of 1 minus y upon 1 plus y is equal to sin inverse of this expression. So starting from left hand side, this can be written tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of x minus, this is tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of y. When we open brackets, tan inverse of 1 will cancel out. It's tan inverse of y minus tan inverse of x, which is tan inverse of y minus x upon 1 plus y into x. Now we have to change this to sin inverse. So draw a triangle in which this is tan y minus x, this is 1 plus yx. This side, using Pythagoras theorem, this is, okay, let's find it here, 1 plus, this is y square x square plus 2yx plus y square plus x square minus 2yx. This is under the root. This will cancel out. We can factorize this, 1 plus x square plus, from this and this take y square common, 1 plus x square, and taking 1 plus x square common, we have into 1 plus y square. So this is the third side. So what is sin inverse? It will be this upon this side, which is this upon this. So we can write this is sin inverse of y minus x upon root of 1 plus x square into root of 1 plus y square. And this is what we wanted to prove. The next one, we have to simplify the expression. First part, this is tan inverse of a plus bx upon b minus ax. dividing numerator and denominator by b. This is tan inverse of a by b, and this will be x. 1 minus this is a by b into x, and this is tan inverse of a by b plus tan inverse of x. This is how we simplify. In the second part, we are given tan inverse of a cos of x minus b sin of x upon b cos of x plus a sin of x. So we need 1 here. We wanted 1 here, so we divided by b. Here we will divide by b cos of x. This is tan inverse of a cos x upon b cos x is a upon b, minus this will be tan x, b cos x upon b cos x, this is 1, a by b into this will be sin x upon cos x, that is tan x. And this can be written as tan inverse of a by b minus tan inverse of tan x, which is tan inverse of a by b minus this is x. The next one, let's recall tan inverse of 1 by x. This is equal to cot inverse of x if x is positive, and minus pi plus cot inverse of x if x is negative. So we can use this result to write now cot inverse of x is tan inverse of 1 by x when x is positive, and cot inverse of x is pi plus tan inverse of x, tan inverse of 1 by x when x is negative. So we are given a is greater than b, greater than c is greater than 0. So this means a is greater than b means a minus b is positive. A and b are both positive, therefore ab is positive. So this means this whole thing is positive, and if this is positive, then we can write cot inverse of this as tan inverse of reciprocal. So this will be tan inverse of simply reciprocal of this, ab plus 1. Here also b is positive, c is positive, bc is positive, this is positive, b is greater than c, b minus c is positive. This whole thing is positive. So this is tan inverse of reciprocal of this. And CA is positive, 1 is positive, but C minus A is negative. Therefore, this expression is negative. So we can write pi plus tan inverse of reciprocal, B minus C upon BC plus 1. Now, tan inverse of A minus B upon 1 plus AB, this is tan inverse of A minus tan inverse of B. This one is tan inverse of B minus tan inverse of C plus pi plus tan inverse of B minus tan inverse of C. This will cancel out with this. This is last is C minus A. So tan inverse of this is C minus A. This is CA. So this will be tan inverse of C minus tan inverse of A. So this will cancel out. This will cancel out with this. So we are left with pi, and this is what we wanted to put. The next one. First part, tan inverse of this plus tan inverse of this. We use formula. This is tan inverse of x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus x plus 1 upon x plus 2. 1 minus x minus 1 into x minus 2, x plus 1 into x plus 2. This is equal to pi by 4. So simplifying this into this is x square plus x minus 2, and this product is x square minus x minus 2 upon this is x square minus 4 and minus this is x square minus 1. This is equal to tan pi by 4, which is 1. So this gives us 2x square minus 4. Here x square will cancel out. This will be minus 3. Minus 3 into 1 is, so 2x square is 1, or x is plus minus 1 by root 2. This is answer to the first part. This is value of second part. we have tan inverse of x plus 2 plus tan inverse of x minus 2 equals to tan inverse of 8 by 79, and x is positive. This is tan inverse of x plus 2 plus x minus 2 upon 1 minus product of these, which is x square minus 4. This is tan inverse of 8 by 79. 2x, this is 5 minus x square, this is 8 by 79, this is 4. So 79x is equal to 20 minus 4x square. Now we can write 4x square plus 79x minus 20 equal to 0. We can split up the middle term. We can write 79 as 80x minus x minus 20 and 0, taking 4x common, minus sign common, taking x plus 20 common into 4x minus 1, this is 0. So the first one gives us x is equal to minus 20, but we are given x is positive. So second factor gives us x is equal to 1 by 4, and this is the answer. We have to simplify this expression. Tan inverse of 3 sine of 2 alpha is 1 minus tan square, 2 tan alpha upon 1 minus 1 plus tan square of alpha. And what is cos of 2 alpha? This is 1 minus tan square of alpha upon 1 plus tan square of alpha, and plus we have tan inverse of 1 by 4 into tan of alpha. So I am rewriting the formulas here. Cos of 2 alpha 1 minus tan square of alpha upon 1 plus tan square alpha, and sin 2 alpha, this is 2 tan alpha 1 plus tan square of alpha. Simplifying, this is tan inverse of 6 tan alpha, this will be 5 plus 3, 8 plus 5 minus 3, this is 2 tan square of alpha, plus tan inverse of 1 by 4 into tan of alpha. This is tan inverse of dividing by 2, this is 3 tan alpha, 4 plus tan square of alpha, and plus tan inverse of 1 by 4 into tan of alpha. Applying formula for tan inverse of x plus tan inverse of y. This is 3 tan alpha, 4 plus tan square of alpha, plus 1 by 4 tan alpha, divided by 1 minus product. 3 tan alpha, 4 plus tan square of alpha into 1 by 4 tan of alpha. This is tan inverse of, take LCM, 4 into 4 plus tan square alpha, that will cancel out. This is 12 tan alpha plus 4 tan alpha and plus tan cube of alpha, divided by, this is 16 plus 4 tan square of alpha and minus 3 tan square of alpha, which is tan inverse of, this is 16 tan alpha plus, so let's write tan alpha common, 16 plus tan square of alpha, and denominator is 16 plus tan square of alpha. So this factor will cancel out. Tan inverse of tan alpha, so it simplifies to alpha. The next one, we have to prove cos inverse of this plus sin inverse of this is equal to sin inverse. So since we want answer in sin inverse, we will change cos inverse to sin inverse. Cos inverse of 12 by 13, this can be written sin inverse of 5 by 13 plus sin inverse of 3 by 5. Then using formula for sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y, this is sin inverse of x into root of 1 minus, this is 9 by 25, plus 3 by 5 into root of 1 minus 5 square is 25, this is 169. So sin inverse of, this is 5 by 13, this will be 4 by 5, 3 by 5, and this will be 12 by 13. It's sine inverse of 20 plus 36, 56 upon LCM 65. And the next one, so we start with sine inverse of 8 by 17 plus sine inverse of 3 by 5. This is sine inverse of 8 by 17 into root of 1 minus 9 by 25 plus 3 by 5 into root of 1 minus 64 by 289. This is sine inverse of 8 by 17 into 4 by 5 plus 3 by 5 into, this will be 15 by 17. So this is sine inverse of, this is 45 plus 32, 77 upon 85. So this is first part. Now we want to convert to tan inverse. This side is 77, this is 85. How to find out this side? Use Pythagoras theorem. It's 85 square minus 77 square under the root, and 85 square minus 77 square under root. This can be written 85 plus 77 into 85 minus 77, which is 162 into 8 under the root. This can be written 81 into 16, and this is 9 into 4, this is 36. So this side is 36, and this can be written tan inverse of 77 upon 36. 77 upon 36. This is how we prove. We have to solve for x. So that means we have to find out value of x. We use formula sine inverse of, this is 3x upon 5 into root of 1 minus 16x square upon 25 plus 4x upon 5 into root of 1 minus 9x square upon 25, and this is sine inverse of x. This is 3x upon 5, 25 minus 16x square, this is under the root. Root of 25 is 5 plus 4x upon 5, 25 minus 9x square, this is 5, and this is x. This is 25. So 3x into root of 25 minus 16x square plus 4x into root of 25 minus 9x square and minus 25x, this is 0. Take x common, it's 3 into root of 25 minus 16x square plus 4 into root of 25 minus 9x square minus 25 is 0. This gives us x is equal to 0, or this factor is 0. This is 0 means 4 into 25 minus 9x square minus 25, this is minus 3 into root of 25 minus 16x square, squaring both sides. This is plus 625 minus 200 into root of, this is 25 minus 9x square, this is 9 into 25 minus 16x square, 400 minus 144x square plus 625 minus, this is 200 into root of 25 minus 9x square, 225 minus 144x square. Cancel out this. So 625 minus 225 is 400 plus 400, this is 800. This is equal to 200 into 25 minus 9x square, or 4 square 16, 25 minus 9x square. 9x square is 16. 25 minus 16, that is 9, or x is plus minus 1. So we will have three answers, x0 or plus minus 1. We want answer in cos inverse. So we can either change this to cos inverse, this to cos inverse, and then apply formula for cos inverse, or we can do it otherwise. So let us change sine inverse of 3 by 5. This is 3, this is 5, this is 4. This can be written cos inverse of 4 by 5. Similarly, sine inverse of 8 by 17. This side will be 15. So this is cos inverse of 15 by 17. Now cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y is cos inverse of 4 by 5 into 15 by 17 plus 1 minus 16 by 25 under the root, 1 minus 225 by 289 another way. That's cos inverse of 60 by 85 plus this will be 3 by 5, and this will be 289 minus 225, 64. This will be 8 by 17. So that's cos inverse of, this is 84 upon 85, and this is what we wanted to prove. The next one, for cos inverse of x upon a plus cos inverse of y upon b is equal to alpha x square upon a square minus 2xy upon ab into cos of alpha plus y square upon b square is equal to sin square of alpha. This can be written cos inverse of x upon a into y upon b minus root of 1 minus x square upon a square into 1 minus root of y square upon b square. This is alpha, or xy upon ab minus root a square minus x square into root b square minus y square upon ab. This is cos of alpha. Xy minus, this is root of a square minus x square into root of b square minus y square. This is ab into cos of alpha, multiplying throughout by ab. Now shifting ab cos alpha to the left hand side, and this will go to the right hand side as positive terms. This is b square minus y square. Now squaring both sides, minus this is 2ab xy cos of alpha plus a square b square cos square of alpha. This is a square b square minus a square y square minus b square x square plus x square y square. X square into y square will cancel out. Shifting these terms to the left hand side, b square x square plus a square y square minus 2ab xy cos of alpha is a square b square minus a square b square cos square of alpha, and this is a square b square into 1 minus cos square of alpha, which is a square b square into sin square of alpha. Now dividing throughout by a square b square, we get the desired answer, which is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square minus 2xy upon ab into cos of alpha. This is equal to sin square of alpha. The next one, we have to find value of x. So this can be written cos inverse of a by x. We shift cos inverse of 1 by a to the left hand side. Cos inverse of 1 by b plus cos inverse of b by x. This is cos inverse of a by x into 1 by a. This will be minus root of 1 minus a square upon x square into 1 minus 1 by a square. This is cos inverse of 1 by b into b by x minus root 1 minus 1 by b square into 1 minus b square by x square. This a will cancel out, here b cancels. Taking cos on both sides, this is x square minus a square upon x. This is root of a square minus 1 by a. This is 1 by x minus root of b square minus 1 by b. Root of this will be x square minus b square upon x. Cancelling out 1 by x and shifting and cancelling out negative sign, we have x square minus a square into root of a square minus 1. This is equal to root of b square minus 1 into root of x square minus b square upon this is b into x. Cancelling x also, since x cannot be equal to 0 because x is not equal to 0. Now cross multiply and squaring, this is b square into a square x square minus a raised to 4 minus x square plus a square. This is a square into b square x square minus b raised to 4 minus x square plus b square. This is a square b square x square minus a raised to 4 b square minus b square x square and plus a square b square. A square b square x square minus a square x square plus a square into b square. A square into b square and this term will cancel out. Shifting x square to the left hand side, a square minus b square, this is equal to a square into b square and to be a square minus b square, or x is plus minus ab. And the last one, we are given cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y plus cos inverse of z is pi. We have to prove x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz is 1. From the given equation, cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y is pi minus cos inverse of z, which is cos inverse of minus z, and this can be written cos inverse of xy minus root of 1 minus x square into root of 1 minus y square, taking cos on both sides. This is what we have, shifting z to the left hand side and terms with roots on the right hand side. Now squaring both sides, this is plus 2xyz, this is equal to 1 minus y square minus x square and plus x square into y square. X square into y square will cancel out. Shift x square y square to the left hand side. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2xyz, that is equal to 1. This is what we wanted to prove.